Hi everybody. So who talks about the hard stuff? I'm going to talk about the hard stuff. It's raining and the world is getting a cleanse. And in more ways than that, the rain, the world is getting a cleanse. The pandemic is teaching us to cleanse, teaching us to get rid of things we don't need. And I don't mean the beloved people who are dying in such numbers. That's terrible and we must grieve them. But the pandemic is a teacher, and it's showing us that we must be close to nature. We must not forget about nature, because nature is in charge of everything. We are part of nature, and nature is part of us. And if we forget, then nature is going to take its revenge. Any of you who've been through a bad storm, like a hurricane or a tornado or fires or floods, you know what I'm talking about. And the pandemic is a child of nature, just as we are. Just as this beautiful place that I am fortunate to live in, and you probably live in a place that has nature there. You can grow something somewhere and see what nature is about, and that we are okay, and that nature is taking care of us, and whatever happens is going to be okay if we concentrate on the plants and the animals and the planet itself, and realize that we are all in this together. And whatever the pandemic is showing us will lead us to a better place. Okay, so people are having anxiety, people are being even bored. All sorts of emotions are going all over the place. And in this rain that I'm feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, I'm going to be really honest that if you're feeling any of those negative emotions, it's time to have a reality check. You should be asking yourself, why can't I just be more in tune with nature? Why can't I see that what's happening is part of the mystery of life? And to get some joy out of it, even though we don't know where we're going, what's happening, what to believe, there is an element of surprise and magic to turning our life over to God, which is another name for nature, and consciousness, and all those wonderful things that sometimes people would prefer not to talk about, and have another drink, or have another spliff, or have another little round on TikTok, or have another text with your friends. But if we're talking about what's happening to us as a society, we are being forced to deal with nature, and big time. A reality check. So the nation and the world and the whole globe is dealing with nature in the form of a pandemic. It hasn't happened for 100 years, and who knows when it's going to happen again. It may be part of our modern life. We may have to deal with nature. We may have to realize that we are an organism who's sharing this planet with many, many other organisms, but yet we are all working together interconnectedly, interdependently, and all of us are one. We are one organism of life, the existence that is just multifarious. It goes on, and it goes out into the stratospheres and beyond our planet. So on this beautiful rainy day, where you can see that the refreshing rain has come to tell us something, to clear away the clouds of doubt, to clear away any misgivings you may have in your heart as to being afraid. Don't be afraid. Just enjoy the fact that we are alive, and that each moment is precious, and each moment is a new moment. We don't know what the next moment is going to bring. We don't know if we're going to be alive or dead or in a better place. I believe we're going to be in a better place. And please send your blessings to people who are less fortunate than you are. People who are forced to live in crowded conditions. People on the reservations or in projects that are crowded, and 70% of the people are positive. So this pandemic is a great teacher, And it's not going away really quickly. Okay, we hear about the vaccine. Great, if that works, but there may be a mutation. So there's no easy answer. There's no easy fix. And the best solution is to just let go of wanting to control things and just be in the moment and be grateful that you have life. And what life you have, enjoy it. Even if it's a mystery, a magical mystery tour. One more breath, one more day. Who knows? Maybe many, many decades. We don't know. I don't know. And that's okay. It's okay not to know. It's okay to be in, not confusion, but letting go of needing to know. Just be aware of awareness. That's a very full and, how should I say it, consuming entertainment. If you are absolutely aware of being aware, there's nothing that happens by accident. There's nothing that happens without eventually being shown to us the reason why. And everything does have a purpose. I can't tell you what the purpose of the pandemic is. I don't know. I'm living through it like you are. But here we are on this beautiful rainy day, and I have created a paradise for myself, choice by choice, step by step. But it wasn't always that way. I have been imprisoned in my own mind and imprisoned by society. And I have had to choose to do things like not be inebriated, to deal with the reality of this beautiful, beautiful gift of life with full awareness, full consciousness, not numbing myself out. And for those of you who are having any anxiety or confusion or fear or anything right now, the first thing I can tell you is to please stop numbing your consciousness. If you are drinking or doing drugs of any sort, please just try something else. Try something else. There's lots of online meetings for all the different 12-step programs. It's really fun. It's really fun to engage your consciousness. And if you are already a person who is a sober person, a spiritually sober person, and if you're still feeling anxiety or confusion or boredom, then you have to go deeper, deeper into your connection with nature. Feel how you are an organism, just like the virus. You are another organism, and the virus is gobbling us up. And it won't stop until it's run its course. So we as humans, thinking we are superior intelligence, that we have rulers of the universe. No. We're not. We're just another organism in the body of God. And God is in charge. Call it what you want. Great Spirit, the power that be, the source, fate, kismet. I don't care what you call it. It's something much greater than we are. Higher power. Give yourself to the forces that rule existence and that we are part of. There's nothing outside of us. We are all together in this. And if you have lost someone or someone has gotten sick in your tribe, as my tribe, we have had the sickness in our tribe. Fortunately, no one's died yet, but we've had people very, very sick. Please know that the grief of losing a loved one is real, and you have to go through it. You have to feel it. And then you'll come out the other side, just like you do with any negative emotion. Just go through it. Don't try to mask it. Don't try to ignore it. Don't try to pretend it's not happening. And we will all get through this together, and we will all have a bright, sunny day in the near future, and then we'll have something else to go through together. So I hope that I'm offering you some comfort. That's the purpose of me doing these videos. I love you all. And I hope you spread the love wherever you go. Breathe in love. And release your love to the world. Breathe in love. And release it to everyone. Breathe in love. Because that is what you are. And that's what we all are. Love. Pure love. The pure white light of love is with us all.